Jerry cans. Jerry cans. Hello dear recycling community and welcome back to the Precious Plastic series in Kenya. This time we're back in Kisii together with Manduku.
Hello, hi. How are you? I'm very fine, thank you. This is Precious Plastic Kisii.
I know.
Karibu sana.
So Manduku has been developing his technique with the extrusion machine like to the perfection, and today he's gonna show us some techniques that he has developed. He's transforming these jerry cans into plastic string, and from this plastic string he makes a lot of stuff to make baskets and chicken fences and a lot of cool things.
So karibu.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to show you how I make the fruit baskets from step 1 to Z. I start with making a mold of this. So this one will hold for me the strings. Then I will just remove the strings like this one. I use the strings from the extrusion, then start weaving this into this fruit basket. I want to make a fruit basket skeleton which will be weaved to have the fruit basket. I use a plastic one because I want to make a mold on top of the plastic. You give it time to cool. So once it cools, then you will now reuse that mold again and again. This first frame, we are just making them to hold the other strings. After all, we will just remove them.
Mirira rikwata imbokwata kwenguha tomirira rikwata imbokwata nenguha ori mona ripere bundo ori mona ripere bundo.
Alright, skeleton is ready.
The next step is you prepare the strings. Maybe if you have already some strings with you, you can now start making the weaving process. So maybe I show you very fast how I make the strings. What you need is a mold, you need an extrusion machine, and then the plastic itself. I advise for people to use the HDP plastic because when you are weaving, it doesn't get broken. You must look for a mold which is so smooth, and it should be a metal one, because if you use another plastic to another plastic, it will attach itself to the plastic. It's a hot melting plastic coming out from the nozzle of the extrusion. Then you will start now rotating. With the consistency of your string, the size you want, the thinner you want, you must stretch it from the nozzle. If you want it to be more thicker, you just push near the nozzle so that it becomes thicker. When the strings are coming out from the nozzle, usually it is very hot. The one which is laying on the mold it's also very hot. So when they attach together, it will just become one string anyway. So you need to give it space like this way, so that when you want to remove the string, it will be easier for you to have one single string and then start getting off this string from the mold, then start weaving, which is step 4. As you can see here, now the strings comes very easily because it doesn't attach itself to the mold. Now we are ready to go and start weaving. So it's useful to start with a thinner string like this one, which will be to enter into these small spaces from the starting point. You must be careful when you are starting because some of this skeleton cannot be strong enough to hold, but once you go like 3-4 steps, it will be stable. That's why we advise we start with a small string which will not push them up and down. So if you can see, if you have an odd number, so when you go down, it will become automatically up while the other one is down. For this fruit basket, we need it to be more strong, so we need to insert another small pieces of plastic. So we are done with the weaving. We have added other strings to make it more strong so that it cannot bend. And then now, we are now going to use the extrusion machine to fit the upper side so that it can be strong to carry anything. It's done. So this one is the final product we have done, and we have done the finishing to make it more strong. Yeah, very nice shouty colors.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Yeah.
People will get so inspired by this, especially seeing how in the end it's somehow simple, but of course to get it perfect you need a lot of practice.
I think you need a lot of practice because this is where I started from. This is my first product. I just keep it for memories. I tried to make the shape and it was not working out. So I came for a second piece. Maybe it looks somehow nice, but not really. So here we are. So I can advise that people keep pushing, keep trying, and then you can achieve your dream. So look at this. This one I'm not selling, but if you give me $100, I can take. But
let us know. I think Manduku is an artist, so marketing and business is probably not your best strength. So something where we can really support this guy is to help him get exposure for more people to see what he's doing. And I'm pretty sure you'll also put your basket on the bazaar.
Yeah.
So you'll find those baskets on the bazaar.
I'm thinking if people can support me through my Facebook page. My name is Manduku Makay. Manduku, MANDUKU. And then Makay is MCKAY.
Find him on the map, you'll find him on the bazaar. Yeah, thank you a lot. I hope
Thank
this
you so
was
much
inspiring.
for watching. Yeah.
Thank you, Manduku.
Welcome again.
Welcome
Karibu
again.
to Kisii.
Karibu Kenya.
Anytime. Karibu Kenya.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Yes, so in fact we are going to be back in Kisii in the next video because Manduku will also show you how he makes his simple but pretty cool chicken fence. If there's actually some of you who will copy this technique, and I'm sure a lot of you are actually inspired by it, make sure you share your result and tag us so we can find you, because this is really exciting and means a lot to us. and to Manduku to see other people being inspired by this technique and see what other people do with it. So don't forget that. And if you like our content and like to support our community open source development of sharing knowledge around plastic recycling, make sure you become a patron. I think that's all for now. See you next time.